Dividing decimals with number chips. This is the St. Patrick's Day version. And it starts out explaining to students how you move the decimal point before you divide. And then it gives a couple of examples of how to do that. So here we want to move that decimal point all the way to the right. So in this case, we're moving one place. So if we move the decimal point one place to the right in the divisor, we have to move it one place to the right in the dividend. And then there's an example of when we move the decimal point two places to the right. Same thing in the dividend. Now, students are going to start on slide 5, and they're given these number chips that they can move around the screen, as well as a decimal point that's movable. The first thing it's going to ask them is how many places they're moving the decimal point to the right. So in this problem, they're moving one place to the right, so they type in a 1. Now they're going to do the division. 7 goes into 24 3 times. So they click and hold on the 3, and then they move that into place. 3 times 7 is 21. They subtract, bring down the 5, and then 7 goes into 35 5 times. And now they have to place the decimal point. So if they had to move the decimal point one place to the right, it's going to be one place to the right here in the dividend, and then it goes straight up. So the answer, 3 5/10. Now they've got several problems they have to do the same thing with. They have every number they need is on every slide. Make sure they move the decimal point, and they fill out in the box here how many places they're moving their decimal point to the right. Now, as the problems get more difficult, and if they get toward the end, especially in these more difficult problems, and the numbers aren't working, then they know they've made an error and they have to go back and check. So it's a good self-checking exercise. Now, each one of these has a heart in the upper right-hand corner with a letter. So that's going to help them on the final slide in order to solve a riddle about St. Patrick's Day. So where are you guaranteed to find gold on St. Patrick's Day? In order to solve this, students are going to find one of these products on the slide. So they have to go back through the previous slides. When they find this answer, not product, quotient, when they find this quotient, then they're going to look on that slide, find the letter in the yellow heart, and they're going to type that letter above its answer. If they've done it correctly, they will solve the riddle. So that is digital lesson on dividing decimals with number chips, the St. Patrick's Day version.